Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Comic Channel Origins. My name's Bryant, and this is I Have Comic Issues. And today I have the honor of having the entire Council of Comics here to talk to us about how they run and operate a multi-person YouTube channel. So without any further ado, let's get into it. And here they are. And we got C. Bizzle, Phil, Sam, the green shirt guy, or AKA Ronaldo. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And the one and only Cliff on Comics. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I hope y'all didn't have any problems getting in or getting started today. It's a little different than what y'all are used to with Streamyard, if I'm correct, right?
Not too much. It's pretty. The only thing I think, I don't think I had to do the mirror thing, but that was pretty.
I think I have as much of y'all's information sliding across the bottom as I can. I got the Council of Comics, I got Cliff, I got C. Bizzle, I got Green Shirt Guy's IG account to share. And Phil, I'm sorry I couldn't find anything for you offhand, but if you want to drop something in the chat, we can put that there if you want.
Okay. I don't have to. There's not too much for me. I have a YouTube channel that I keep concert videos on, stuff like that. I don't have too much.
Okay. All right. Well, let's just jump right into it. My first question, and I guess, Sam, you can take this one since I guess you are the actual owner of the channel. Is that correct?
That is correct, my friend.
Okay. What inspired you to start your comic book YouTube channel, and what was the very first video? And then just to add on to that, when did it morph into what it is now?
Great question. It started in the beginning of COVID. And I remember I was lying down on my bed and I was watching Comic Tom and all that. There's all these new channels these channels started to come up now because you're at home and stuff.
Right.
Excuse me. And by the TV, I had a wall. I had books on my wall because I'm a comic collector and I have books up there. And I'm just looking at the books and I'm looking at the TV and I'm just like, I should start a comic book thing. And the name just came right from there. I was like, I need a name. What can I have? And it literally came up so quick, Council of Comics. And I was like, that's it. That's what it's gonna be. And then I started it with two other guys. The original, we call them the Ghost Council. They started it out first. Sean and Steve started with me, and it was just first video was an intro to the channel, and then the next video was just us going to shops and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then one shop, after we visited a few shops, one shop that we were like, oh, there's a comic shop in Hyde Park. Let's go check it out. And we went up there, and he wasn't in the location he is now. He was in another location. And we walk in the door, and he has these drapes on the thing separating the back room from the front. And we're like, what is this? And then from behind the curtain comes Anthony. He's like, hey, how can I help you? And I was like, oh, we're just, visiting comic shops and stuff like that. I wanted to come check yours out. And we started talking with him. He was pretty cool. We went back there another time after that, and then he moved the shop to where it is now.
Okay.
And so we were bringing books to him to get graded because we were young. We've always read comic books. Well, I always read comic books, but this was now beginning the serious collector phase where oh, you get books graded now. And Anthony was the person that sent them out to get graded for you and stuff. And so eventually, one by one, I would meet everybody. Cliff walked in one day, and I was like, oh, Cliff and I used to go to high school together.
Okay.
Back in the days. So I was like, oh, you guys know Cliff? It's like, yeah, it's a small world, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually met Green Shirt Guy and a couple of the other guys. And we were still doing the vlogs with Steve and Sean, but they were kind of like phasing out because they had other parts of their life they had to deal with. So I was starting, and I made Alternaverse my main comic shop at that point. So I was going there like every week to get books and stuff. And then one day I just pulled out a phone just for fun, just like, hey, let's talk about stuff, let's film stuff, blah blah blah. And one day it was like, listen, I want to do a live stream. You guys want to do a live stream stuff? And Cliff was like, yeah. There was a couple other guys,
council members.
There was a couple other guys that are on the first episode. They didn't last past the first episode. But we didn't do that one live. We did that one actually pre-recorded, which was
Probably a good idea. A very good idea.
Very good idea. But they were out after the first episode, and then then we met Phil, and we just started doing it every week, like doing a live stream, and then it just built from one live stream to the next live stream. We said, okay, we're doing comic books. Let's do one about movies. Let's do film and box office news, and then started doing a weekly pre-recorded video with New Comic Book Day, and we started doing like we would always be funny in the shop.
Okay.
We were always like laughing in the shop and doing stupid stuff, and we just started to film it, and like we would start to do like little funny skits, and then it would build and build to the point where we were actually doing like real skits like every week and putting them out with the show, and then ended up being multi-part skits. We've taken a little break on the skits right now because I guess kind of burned ourselves out for a little bit, but skits are coming back. We do some every now and then now, but it just built like that. And the main thing, we do the live streams 3 to 4 times a week now, and I do mostly all the other pre-recorded content myself. Like I'll film them at the shop talking about, like I expanded it into different shows like video games with Joey, comms and signatures with Benny, graded books with Anthony, thoughts with Glickman, and just comic book pickups where I show books that I've gotten at different places. It just expanded it. So now it's like we have about maybe 12 to 13 different like sub shows.
Okay.
In council, and it's just grown like that. And that's kind of like where we're at right now. We won a few awards for the Comic Book Community Awards a couple years. So we got some recognition with that, and it's just been good. And we're at 13, about to hit 1350. It took us a long time to get to 1,000.
Okay.
A long time to get to 1,000. Probably taking longer to get to 2,000 too. I don't know. I think it's a YouTube algorithm thing. YouTube pushes what they want to push. We're not really a drama channel. We're more like fun stuff. It's the drama channels that get pushed more, and we're kind of like, we're not like that. But I'm happy where we're at now, and I think we've made our foot in this comic book community. Yeah.
Follow-up question: who, out of all of y'all that have YouTube channels, who started their YouTube channel first? Who's the OG?
Cliff, I think you had a channel before the council, right?
This channel has been around for a long time. That's why I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna have to modify it into an identity, because I was tired of showing up in chats and people like, hey, Clifford NY, and I'm like, I don't like this. Like, everybody else has a name. Everybody else is, Philobox or Bag and Board and, Brian and, Brian LCS, and everyone had a name. I was like, oh. So I changed it up. But, yeah, so I started doing stuff like this back with The Ring Has Chosen, which was a versus card game podcast. And then I tried to make that live as a channel. You can find those 11 and 12-year-old videos still on YouTube. And then, a few years ago I tried it, and my friend saw the video, and he's like, wow, like Cliff is like not afraid to talk into the camera. He should do something with me. So we did a show called Read, Watch, Play, and that's over on Kerwin's YouTube channel. And then after that, everybody kind of fizzled out. People move, people change, blah, blah, blah. And then, one day Sam and I are sitting at, we run into each other at Albany Comic-Con. He's there with his girlfriend. He's got the camera, whatever. And I think I was just trying to have lunch, and this girl starts talking Dune with me, and we filmed that. And so the next time we were in the shop, he was like, I wanted to like do a live stream. And I was like, okay. And let's also shout out to Empire Comics because he was very encouraging of us to get involved too. Rest his soul. So that's that. I'm shocked that Sam didn't. I feel like Sam answered like 30% of your questions in one shot.
I got plenty more. And any of y'all can answer any of these, just let me know and I'll make you big so people can know who is answering. But what was the specific moment or video that y'all felt like the channel might have taken off or took off?
I think the moment, not that it took off, but the moment that I was like, yeah, we're good, was when we started doing. We had a theme for our skits, and even though the skits would be kind of different, there'd be a running theme throughout the skits that was building up to like a bigger story.
Okay.
And then we did the Phantom, the menacing Phantom, whatever skit, and
I like to call that the actual Dracula saga.
This is the actual Dracula saga,
which did not feature the real actual Dracula, and like I feel like we have to somewhere down the road.
We owe actual Dracula like a little bit of we owe him something for this because he kind of like he made fun of us because of the comic book community wars. Jokingly, he made fun of us. And we were the comedy guys. We're just like, we're not just gonna sit here and let him just do this, right? And so we started making skits about actual Dracula, and it kind of like just built to this big thing. And that's when I was the most proudest, when we did that ending story of the actual Dracula saga.
Okay.
And then I think the one I'm most proud of is It's a Wonderful Comic Book Shop. I thought that was a good one as well. That's when I thought, okay, we're good.
I think the behind the scenes of that one is more fun than the actual thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't get used to these transitions. I talk and all of a sudden I'm giant.
I'm playing. I apologize, but this is the first time I've had this many people on the stream at one time. So trying to direct everything.
I knew it was gonna be a lot. Every time he pulled out today, I'm like 5 opinions versus 1 innocent host.
Yeah.
See, I'll just keep myself off the screen and just be the voice from behind at the moment. Here, I'll just do this. Maybe this will be better. This works. All right. Sorry to the chat, and I've already lost a few people, but we'll move on.
No.
Slightly different question. Division of labor, I guess. You got 5 different personalities on this council. How do y'all handle the production pipeline? Like, do y'all have what?
Well, it's funny that you say that, bro.
Poorly.
I do all the editing. I do all the filming. I set up the shows. I don't personally ask them to. What do you mean?
Well, Seabills and I do ours, but.
Well, yeah. But who do you think schedules them and puts them up there for Easter, guy? It's me. All right.
The editing intro video that airs, that's still Sam.
Does it magically appear on the YouTubes? You know what I mean? But yeah, and we branched out with different shows. Like they have a show called Fill in the Blanks, and they handle like Phil does the hosting on that. We switched it up a little bit, but then I was just like, I think Phil, I love Phil, and I think Phil has great potential as a host. He should have his own channel. I think myself that he should have, but how can I say this? When it comes to the live shows, I don't have to be there technically because these guys can run it.
Right.
We've done it plenty of times. I've been on vacation or I've been sick or I've been hurt or something like that, and they've done a wonderful job. You know what I mean? But when it comes to like the other videos, recorded videos, I kind of do all that. And I just what their part is to give me the content. And my part is to film it, edit it, make it into a story, and put it out there.
Is that why you're called the producer?
Yes, that's why I'm called the producer.
So, like on the Fill in the Blank show, where do y'all come up with your themes or that you're doing with those?
Seabills and I kind of put our heads together. We're like, okay, what books do you have? Oh, I have this one. I have this one, and then what we try to do what we did at the beginning, we're trying to do again, is do like a theme of where we do like 3 or 4 books in a row that have the same. So like, spoiler alert, we may do Disney villains coming up because we have them.
Okay.
But we started with Marvel, we did DC, we've done Image, we've done, so we try to kind of do it so it's like a arc before we switch to something else.
Okay. And on going back to thumbnails, Sam, you do all the thumbnails for.
Yeah, I do all thumbnails. We had a little thumbnail war before. I've improved in my thumbnails because people didn't like them. So and Clifford let us know that people didn't like them. So
and then the chat backed me up on infamous night, and then we went off air, and then Phil was like, "You know something," and he repeated the stuff that he didn't hear me say.
Right. So then as a creative, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll just let AI do it. You know what I mean? So there was a time here where I just threw things into AI and all that. Then I started to get ideas myself, and I don't really use the AI now, but I kind of do them all then. Yeah. But it was a learning process.
Oh, you're good, C Bizzle. Sorry. How did y'all? What would you say your niche is now in the comic book YouTube community?
T Bizzle, why don't you answer that? Where do we fall in the greater comic book community?
I wish I could
Okay,
answer that.
let's play. All right, guys. This is Comic Tom.
Okay, that's
Right.
Comic Tom. What is it like? Pop,
We're way at the bottom then.
This
If you want to put Comic Con.
This is Comic Tom. All
Okay.
right.
All right.
Oh my God, David. All right. Let's say around here is David, right? And where exactly are we?
We're probably like here.
We do a lot of different things though. That's the thing. Like there's channels that focus on one thing. You know what I mean? Like Comic Tom focuses on one thing, is the trending books and all that. We do
A little bit of everything.
We do everything from skits to drawing to talking about books to talking about movies to just spec books. We kind of do it all. Yeah.
And if we don't do it, we're working on.
We're working on it.
All right. This is a perfect segue into question number 5, which I'm skipping real quick down to. How do you balance what you love to talk about with what the algorithm wants? And pretty much I can tell you just do what you want and the algorithm be damned, pretty much.
That's it. We don't pay attention to the algorithm.
I think early we might have thought about the algorithm, and then we were like, "This is stupid. It's not helping us." So we just went away from that.
Yeah, because y'all are probably giving the algorithm a migraine trying to figure out which direction to send y'all.
Right.
We don't.
Yeah.
If we cater to the algorithm, I think we wouldn't be who we are.
Right.
So maybe one day, the algorithm will realize who we are, and then I'll see it. 1350 subs, and then I see 3,000 subs, and I'm like, it's finally here.
It figured it out. It put us like somewhere.
So, how long have y'all been doing? So you've been doing the live streams for a pretty long time, correct?
Yeah, I say if our channel's about to be 5 years old, I would say the live streams are about 3.5 years.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the movie. I just happen to have the movie thing in front of me because it's something we're working on for next week. The first movie episode for the film and box office was August of 2022.
Yeah.
So a little over 4 years.
Yeah.
So, I guess does the live streaming help to build the content of the channel? Or have you seen much growth through live streaming, or is it more just building your community, or I guess keeping your community that you have engaged? Or has there been any particular method that you've seen grow new subscribers to the channel?
I think the live stream has put us out there for the community. I think because the comic book community lives on live stream. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is. That's the heart of it. And I think we're known by all the other channels because of that. You know what I mean? Cliff was going on every other show, every other day. You know what I mean? So he did a lot of that heavy lifting for that, you know, because I was doing so much and I was like, I just can't go on other people's shows and do all this, but Cliff was doing it. So he was pushing it and I was like, all right, hooray on that. But I think it helped, the live streams help with us being known in the community more so than the pre-recorded video.
Okay. Cliff, you're like the hype man for the council.
I'm the hype man. Also, us stealing the best comedy away from Freaky Louie our first year in the community. I feel like maybe that would. Apparently, sometimes negative news is good news.
Cliff's that guy that stands in the corner with the arrow that does the spinning arrow.
You know, and I've reached out to, you know, there's multiple times where I reached out to folks. I'm like, hey Roscoe, I was like, you know, Green Shirt guy does art, right? He's like, oh, does he? I'm like, oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Wait, which of you have done Between the Lines now, or not Between the Lines, but like Roscoe's show?
Seabiz and I will be on there. I was on his old show, and he's been on Fill in the Blanks.
Did Sam do the old show?
What's that?
Did Sam do the old show?
That I don't know.
Between the Lines with Roscoe.
I think I did. Yeah.
I was gonna say you drew. I remember you drawing something, and they've all done the 10-1-1 with Gary B, which that was so good because Gary B just made like a month of council members, and I was like,
That was fun.
I'd be willing to go back. That was a fun show.
It was mine was all laser discs.
Yes, that was great. And right, and Gary really loves when people like step out of the comic book zone. So like that was a lot of fun.
I agree with Dave here that y'all do have some of the best monthly giveaways.
The world's greatest monthly giveaway, Brian.
Right, we're the world's greatest monthly giveaway versus Rob's greatest weekly giveaway. Yeah. It's a dangerous thing to be in.
Yeah, I mean, we hype it up like that. I honestly believe it myself, but I just hype it up because it's probably like the most consistent giveaway with the amount that we put in the giveaway. You know what I mean? Because it's like usually about 40 plus books, maybe like a slab or something like that every month. And we do it for memberships as well. A membership giveaway has about 30 plus books as well. So, you know, we give away. We got a lot of comic books over here. We give them away. And it's a comic book channel. So we love to give people books. They might not be the greatest books. They'll be the books from the 90s that people hate or this and that. But the point is you're getting some comic books, read them, enjoy them. And anybody can win them. You know what I mean? Like all you have to do is watch and be a subscriber and put a hashtag in during a live. And if you win a spin, you get a duck in the end of the month race. And you'll probably race against like 100 other ducks. But if you win, you pay nothing. We pay all the shipping. We pay everything. It's just a fun thing. And I like the fact that they like the membership ones.
I do.
Some of these guys over here, they're more favorable on the membership ones because people pay money for the membership. And I agree. But I'm more of on the subscriber. I like the fact that they don't have to pay. They don't have to do anything and they can win. So,
Steve and I are watching our wallets. So now we are tag teaming each month. So whatever month he does membership, I'll do subscribers and vice versa, you know, so that we can maintain a balance and also cry a little less when we're paying our electric bill.
I do have one thing to say before I get to Dave's question. I am happy to say that first time watching Rob's Only Slabs, I won the giveaway there. And the first time that I watched y'all's monthly giveaway, I won the subscriber giveaway for that one too.
Yeah, nice.
It was pretty cool because I was at work unloading trucks and I hear on my AirPods, I have comic issues, won the duck race, and then I have comic issues, won the second duck race. Like, holy crap! All right, cool.
You're like, my duck is winning.
Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting.
All right, Dave's question. I think, how do y'all guys split the work across the council and management of the channel? I think we already said it, but Sam's the manager.
Sam does all the labor, and we show up to entertain.
We're the talent.
planning, the filming, the editing. You know, these guys handle fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
You know, and I am on 29 YouTube channels a week, and that's it.
That's all.
And then Dave said he's also won one of the giveaways. So that's cool.
Yeah.
He won a good one.
Okay, and here's Cliff answering. Okay. All right. Yeah, this whole doing all the self-producing is a lot to keep up with at one time.
It is.
Sam's like,
Yeah.
Tell us about it. All right, three of us juggle that on different occasions.
I only got 7 people watching right now, whereas y'all have like 30 to 50 at a time when y'all do your show. So I'm got a little room to improve. So what comic book content performs best on the channel? Is it I guess it'd be the live streams now, or is it when you actually get to do the skits?
I don't know. Sam has been having random successes with the shorts.
The shorts is picking up right now. We drop along with the 3 or 4 live streams a week. I also try to drop 2 to 3 pre-recorded videos a week and drop a short every single day.
Okay.
So I'll plan it out, or I'll edit out like 15 shorts ahead of time, and I know I'm going to drop one every day. Some of the shorts that hit a lot are the comedic ones, the skit ones. They hit a lot. People like the comedy stuff we do. As far as live streams, New Keys is our biggest show when it comes to live streams, because we go over all the new books and new keys, and you get more chances to win ducks. That's where we give away our monthly giveaway on that. And as far as
y'all probably had the biggest hashtags to type in.
Yeah, that's how when they're angry, they're angry that day when they type like 6 words in there. Like, oh,
it's pretty hard to do that on your iPhone.
Gotta earn it.
I've earned it once, so I'm trying to earn it again. Got a couple of ducks for this month, so I'm good.
June 29th is our 200th episode of New Keys and Hot Comics.
Okay. I'll be sure to try to get into that duck race. So how do the pre-recorded videos, are they bringing you any very many?
You get like maybe 20, 30, 40 views. They're just not kicking with the algorithm. But I don't care. I'm going to still shove it down the algorithm's throat till one day it does. You know what I mean?
Right.
They used to do a lot better. And then it just changed one day. They used to get like 100 views, 80 to 150 views. And then one day it just changed. And it was a contemplating moment, because I was like, is this worth still doing? Because now it's like back to zero, but something inside of me, I think it's the good Lord, is like, you just keep doing what you're doing. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
And how are the shorts performing for you?
The shorts are performing well. They get about 3 to thousands of views on certain ones. And the shorts are very funny too, because like I'll drop a short and it'll have like 20 views. I'll delete that short and re-upload it, because it's all about when you upload the short. It's all about what time. And then that same short will get like 300. But then sometimes they'll get like 3,500 views. Like I just posted it 2 seconds ago. How has it got 3,500 views? You know, and then when you only get like 10 views, it's like, how does this one get 3,500 views? And this one's only getting 10 views. So it's kind of like you can feel the strings being pulled on the other side. And
most of your Pokemon pulls automatically do the Pokemon.
Yeah, the Pokemon. That's a new one we're doing. We want to do for fun. Do the little
Just give me your
Pokemon pulls.
Y'all know Alan, the comic collector geek? Or I know probably Cliff, you probably know who Alan is. Or
I think I've heard of him.
He is actually in his real life a marketing person who works with YouTube and SEO. And one thing he told me about doing is like letting your videos like sit in the unlisted or private for about 24 hours before you release it.
Really?
It basically gives YouTube time to like let the video cook and to watch it, analyze it, and learn what the best audience is to present your video to first. Because it's all about if the first people that you send it to or that it gets sent to, if they watch it, then YouTube's going to go, yeah, I think this is good. Let's send it to more people and so forth. So yeah, don't just record it, upload it, release it right then, because it doesn't give YouTube time to figure out your video.
Does that work with scheduling it out?
Yeah, like you could schedule it for record it, get it all done, and then schedule it out 3 days from now or from.
That works because that's what I'm doing now. I've actually scheduled out videos all the way to like the end of April.
Just make sure the description is full. Make sure you use the hashtags you want. Make sure the meta tags are correct.
Yeah.
When I have time and patience, I'll do that. But most of the time, I'm just like, oh crap, I got something on Sunday. Let's roll.
Dave wanted to know what's in all of the talents rider.
Green M&Ms.
1,000 brown M&Ms.
Actually, wait, no. I'm sorry. It's now Cherry Coke Zero because of the diabetes. It's now Cherry Coke Zero.
Okay. And Dave said he does all that. I guess the scheduling out for the videos. I'll record mine, then I'll take it into CapCut or Clipchamp and have it transcribe it. And then I'll take the transcription over into one of the AIs, probably Google or Gemini now, and then say, what's the best title and description for this video based upon the transcript. So I can then have it make the best package that it can for my video.
Okay.
And you can tell it to prompt it and say, as an SEO expert and YouTube strategist, what's the best description for this video? Yeah. All right.
That's like my thumbnail game with it every week.
Yeah. And then I'll take it and get prompt ideas for thumbnails, and then take that over into Google AI Studio and use Nano Banana for free to help out there. I'm not an artist like the green shirt guy and C Bizzle, so I got to use whatever tools I can get.
I take commissions if you need work.
Okay. Maybe in the future. I'm still running a very low budget right now.
Right on.
I mean, as you can see, I still have the Restream watermark up here on the thing right now. Were there any mistakes that y'all made early on that you wish that somebody had warned y'all about? I guess a thing would be like, does YouTube get a little confused with multiple hosts and things like that at times? Personalities?
Well, I don't know. They don't tell me. So I'm not sure. Like, I don't have no idea what the algorithm does, and you'd be good one day and then it turns on you the next day. So I don't know. I guess it's better for people that do consistent things. They only do one thing. That's better, but we don't. So it's like it's a little more difficult.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there anything that y'all wish that somebody had warned y'all about or along your process of building the council up?
Going through the burnout was a little tough at first. I went through a little burnout period where I had to stop for a little bit because I physically got hurt and I couldn't edit and do the things that I want to. And part of it was because of an exercise that I did, but also part of it, I believe, was because I was just pushing myself so much to put out content that it became like a strain, like a mental strain. And if you don't stop and just say, hey, wait a minute, this is not that important, you could put yourself in a big world of hurt. And I've seen a lot of channels go down because people burnt themselves out and this and that. And thank God that, I still stuck around with it. But there is a point where you reach where it's just like, what am I doing? Like, it becomes a big strain.
Yeah, last September, October timeframe, I tried to do comic issues daily where I did cover the news, and I was putting out a 15 to 20-minute video every day, 7 days a week. Take 3 hours a day to get it all ready, research, produce it, and all that. But after 2 months, it was just like, I can't do any more of that.
Yeah.
So, here's a question I have for y'all, because I know that y'all share Streamyard between y'all, I guess, or somehow. So, like, when y'all are doing the council, or do y'all have co-hosting abilities, or like Cliff, when the council's live, does it show that Cliff is live also?
No, that's an option for where you can drop stuff. So like Sundays, we stream everywhere, right? And then like Monday and Wednesday, it's just to only council locations, right? So Council Comics Facebook, Council Comics YouTube, etc. But like that's like not even that big a deal, because once you pay for that package, you can add X amount of locations you wish to stream to.
Yeah.
I think what's more impressive is like once you load up your 4 admins, you have your 4 admins, so everybody has control. So if Sam loses internet, myself or Phil can easily take over the show and be like, oh, let me get that website running, and we're going to pull up cover prices top 20. So that's nice. And then of course, when you have the 4 chairs, you can create separate segments. So like when I go and I hit the drop down for Cliff on Comics, when I go to a video a live stream that I set up, all the things there that I like are there, except the only thing that they don't allow you to personalize is the format of like the video and everything. Like oh, this view is like the thing on the screen and the guy is watching. Yeah. Well, once you've used all of those up, that's it. It's not like we all have to use the same set. We all have to use the same freaking set.
Okay, and so like tonight's video or to earlier stream that y'all had. So Cliff, did you get watch hours from that also on?
Yes, because that one, right, it goes out separately.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out going forward, like for like this particular interview channel or interview show, would it be better to do it as a pre-record and have collab with the guests, and then premiere it, so then it goes basically live to both channels through a premiere.
But through a collab, they don't get the hours.
Right. No, I understand that. I'm just trying to, because it's kind of like exposure for my channel through getting a bigger guest. So like when I
tell you what I tell everyone all the time: find a friend and get the Streamyard package. There has to be somebody out there you can trust.
Yeah, it's worth it. It gives us some headaches sometimes, but overall, it's the options that they give you. It's so worth it. Like when you go into it, like now, I can monetize the live streams before they go on. Like I schedule them, and now there's a thing in there where you can have it already. Instead of having to go to the laptop, monetize it, blah, blah, blah. I don't have to do that anymore. But there's a tab now in StreamYard that says, do you want to monetize it? And you can actually tell it, I want more ads than usual. I want no ads. I want balanced ads. And you can send it to multiple places at once. Okay. So it's a good package for what it is. I think it was what? We all paid. There's
$89 like a year, something like that. $80 like a year.
Right. We each paid $88, and it was what, 6 of us who did it, right?
Yeah, I think it was like 6 of us.
It's about $400 or $500.
It was roughly $528. I still have the math, and but it was great because like in previous years, to take advantage of the Black Friday sale, like Sam had to make a new Gmail account to make it work. This year, they got so hammered with people complaining about how come you send out a Black Friday offer to only new people and I give you my money every year. And so as soon as Sam went to do it, they're like, yo, how about we just offer this to you before you go anywhere?
Yeah, right.
Dave's wanting to know, what tools do y'all use? I guess maybe cameras and
I recommend if you have a new phone, whether it's an iPhone or a Galaxy, it's one of the best things that you can have. The cameras on the phones are tremendous. Do not sleep on it. And then what you would get is probably a small little external mic that you plug in through UVC.
USB.
USB-C.
USB. And then like a little $20 holding case, nothing big that sits the phone in. You can put the external mic on there, and that's it. And you don't really need anything else. If you want to get deeper with it, you can buy lights. You can buy, like what Green Shirt Guy's got right there. If you want to get lights and all that, that's extra, but you only need your phone. I edit on my phone. I use an app called KindMaster.
Okay.
And I pay $50 a year for it. And the problem was I was editing, I would have to come home to my laptop, edit, and then I'd go out and do my work and all that. But now, ever since I used that for like the last few years, I can edit anywhere now. If I'm waiting at Honda for my oil change, I can edit right there. It opens it up so much freely. And that's how I do it. Those are basically the only tools that I use. I use KindMaster for thumbnail creation. I use PixArt. I don't know if anybody's familiar with PixArt, but I know people use Canva. I know Cliff, you use Canva.
I'm in love with Canva.
You can use Canva, but I favored PixArt a little more. And that's about it. StreamYard.
Okay. Well, I mean, what about microphones? What would you recommend microphone-wise? Because I see you and Phil both have microphone.
I have a Shure 57, SM57 for streaming. But for streaming, my lovely fiance bought me this, so I love it. You know what I mean? But this costs a lot of money. You don't need that. There are other mics like this that'll be like $100 or so, and you can use that. There's the ball that I had ball. Cliff, you still use the ball or no?
I've been using this ball for 10 freaking years.
That's that's the Yeti Snowball, right?
Yeti Snowball. It is.
And I got this is the Yeti Blue. That's what I use.
You got the Yeti Blue, and Yeti Blues are cheap
mine's
too.
Mine's also part of the Yeti Blue family.
Yeah, you don't really need a tremendous mic.
Welcome back, Brian.
And even if you get the what is it called, Rode, right? Even their like pro level option for the microphone, that's $180, right? So you don't have to go. If you want to go like, what do you call it, prosumer, where it's like a little bit professional, a little bit consumer, like that's a good option. But Rode makes starter mics that are as low as $60. Okay. So you can start with a professional-ish, company and be decent. I just rely on my iPhone because I'm going to be paying for that thing for the next God knows how many months. So I'm going to, and I got the best one. I got the whole terabyte and everything. I was like, we're going. I'm doing.
Oh, you got the terabyte? Very nice.
You never go wrong if you go with the bigger hard drive.
Listen, I got the 500 for my Galaxy. I got 512, and I filmed so much, and I'll still have like 250 gigs left over.
It's great. So, it's great. But also like my 12 Pro dying out on me really took me off. I was ready to switch back to Samsung, and then I got this offer from Optimum for the 17 Pro. I was like, oh wow, I guess I'm getting that 17 Pro.
Let's not talk about Optimum.
What about headphones? I mean, I see that Phil and C Bizzle both use headphones. Anybody?
I use Rode. I stick with Rode as much as I can. I use Rode headphones. But again, headphones are not a big thing. You can use anything. I see you got the earbuds from that. Those work just as good.
I did do one interview where I tried to use my AirPods, and that didn't work out very well because there was actually lag between when me and J-Man were talking. So, but it could be the fact that I'm using a Windows computer and Apple AirPods that didn't work out that well.
Oh, they don't like each other, my friend. They don't like each other at all.
They're just a pair of Grotto headphones. I use them a lot for like listening to music, and I just plug them right into I'm on like a desktop computer, so I just plug it right into the front of the desktop.
Yeah, same. This is Walmart brand. So
Okay.
$15. $15
Oh,
at
my
Walmart.
iPad.
Yeah, no, these
Yeah.
are a little bit like I've actually like changed the band on it a couple times and put like fresh cups on it. Like I've kept these around.
Okay. So what's the process that y'all go through on planning out your live streams? Because I know, like, I'm guessing like your Monday night show, y'all have to do a good bit of prep or research, or y'all just got it down to a fine oiled machine.
We've got it
now?
down. Yeah, it's a fine oiled machine right now.
Yeah.
Each show has its own segments that we've been doing for years. So we all like Phil will do cover price top 20. I'll do the key collector. C-Bizzle will do the CBSI. Hot 10. And Phil runs the show for Fill in the Blanks. So they have a set structure for what they have. So it's not really a lot of planning. It may be like, for me, it's like I like to get in there like a little bit 20 minutes before to set up everything. But the information is just logging onto websites and just going through it like that.
And
Yeah.
And what about, and I guess C-Bizzle and Green Shirt, y'all said that for the drawing show, y'all just basically go on based upon the books that you have available.
Yeah, so that, I mean,
Yeah.
as far as which property we're doing on a given week, but yeah, we have a kind of a set things we do every week, and that can change slightly. I think we've added a few things recently.
Yeah.
But we both kind of know what we're doing. So like so the idea of that show is we flip a coin actually to see who asks the other questions first.
Okay.
And then, so like I have questions I already have prepared. He has his own, and then it can change from week to week. But yeah.
And who picks the movies for the Sunday show?
It changes
Random.
all the time. Yeah, it depends on whose turn it is.
Well, we have a formula. We have a formula for it. Like it's like a spinning circle of us, and we'll pick what season we want to do. So like we're just right now we're doing the season of
Genre.
Curated trilogies.
genres. Yeah, of genres. So if it's my turn, if I have a genre, I have to pick 3 movies in that genre, and we'll watch 3 movies 3 weeks.
Okay.
And then the next person will go. The next person. The next genre. C-Bizzle is going to finish out the genre season with the War trilogy. We're going to finish that for the next 3 weeks, and then the next season we're going to do is the season of years.
Mm-hmm.
So if Cliff is up and he gets 1977, he has to pick 3 movies from the year 1977, and we'll move forward like that.
Their release
So
date.
Their
release date.
their release.
Yeah,
date.
they have to be released that year. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what that wheel is going to look like.
it's gonna be fun because I mean, yeah, I can't wait. I've looked at what years are better than others, and some of them are like, there's not a whole lot to pick here, but you know.
You've got 1944. Like,
Well,
no!
I think we agreed we're gonna start it.
No, we're going to.
The group. So I was born in '77. So
We're going by our birthdays.
and go to like what year 2000. So we stay within about 25, 26 year thing.
Yeah.
So you're the oldest in this group. I'm the oldest on this entire panel. Right now. I was born in '75, so got you by a couple of years.
Right.
So how do you engage with the community, and has it changed as you've grown? I mean, is it simply just put Cliff out there to promote?
Cliff is part of it. Other ways we engage with the community by going to different cons and just talking with people and filming things and like, what are you guys? Oh, the Council of Comics, this and that. So we like to go out that way, and just trying to get people to watch the live stream so they can win the monthly giveaway. Pretty much, we want people to come try to win. You know what I mean? We're not giving these. We're gonna do it, so you might as well come in and get a chance.
And don't forget, we do our community live stream on Wednesdays now. So that's been going for about a year now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that one we put the live link in the chat, And as long as you put your camera on and you don't get too spicy, you can come on live with us.
Based on what I saw happen to some Australians, I'm gonna be like, I better know their face. I better know their face before we let them on.
Well, I was gonna say, have y'all had any issues with putting the live chat or live link out there?
No,
We'll drop the
Not as of
hammer if we need. Like it's boom.
The comment section, there's a funny story that we say that Clifford, he tried to get some people to watch our channel. So
no, the comment section is because of the vertical stream. The vertical stream has invited in the most nasty freaking people, and we gotta drop that freaking banhammer. I was like, I wish it was a bunch of pervs. I know how to deal with them, but this stuff that they be saying is unacceptable and outrageous.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the vertical stream doesn't look as good as the regular one anyway, so I'll be the one to say that.
Yeah, I've noticed that y'all are like the only channel that I've seen that does both the vertical and the horizontal at the same time. Yeah,
because I see it as there's a lot of people watching the vertical, and it opens up another option for people to watch it. You know what I mean? They're not at home. You know what I mean? The vertical is easier for them to watch it, and we get a lot of views vertically.
Okay,
we get a lot of views vertically, so I'm good with that. But like you said, the comment section, we'll ban you in a second. Like, I was a point where I wasn't reading the comments, and I'll just click and so and so says no.
Now it's just a wave of what did he say? And I'm like, Rah!
Right.
So you need some moderators in your chat. We have JSS come in. We have Christina come in. I have called upon Christina. I'm like, Christina, we need you. It's so bad. Like, that only happened like once or twice. But and we all know Christina's great. But yeah, no, we have a few moderators to drop them hammers. So like that's
I love dropping the hammers. I'm personally just looking at the comment section like, oh, who's getting banned today?
Yeah, she was the one time because I said, "Oh, you got one more chance." He was like, "You've been given chances." I'm like, "You haven't been given chances." He's like, "No, I just dropped it on him." I was like, "Oh,
he was like, don't give them chances."
Right, like they knew what they were typing. Like they knew what they were typing.
Right.
Yeah.
So with the vertical and the horizontal, does the chat all feed together? So do y'all know where it's coming from?
In Streamyard, it feeds together, and you usually know where it's coming from, like because the vertical will show you the little miniature like cell phone.
Okay.
And their handles are different. Like they'll add like letters and numbers. Their handles. So it'll be their name, and it'll be like letters and numbers after it. That's how you know it's like.
I mean, it might be like my age, but I like to watch y'all in the landscape. So but I always click on accidentally the vertical. I'm like, oh shit, where's the other one? It's just harder. I don't know. For me, it's like you're all condensed right there in the middle, and there's so much space on top and bottom. So
I know when I see the vertical, I'm always like, oh, let me.
They
gotta work on the vertical one. They gotta work on that.
I know. I actually one time I did this interview and accidentally. Not accidentally. I just was experimenting. I turned on, I guess in YouTube Studio, you can turn on vertical and horizontal for it. And I did that. And on the vertical, it was just my shoulder and his shoulder. There's a lot of empty space in between. So
we had to I was trying to figure that out in the beginning too. You got to have it like in StreamYard. You have to have it a certain way. There's like options that you can pick and stuff. And then it'll display it.
Yeah, I saw like Restream has the ability also, but it's on like their pro account. So it's like you can do vertical and horizontal on that account. So, but I decided to go with Restream instead of StreamYard, trying it out on the free one because it lets me do unlimited live streaming like this up to 6 people. So it works.
Nice.
So, I mean, I don't have a council of my own to worry about, so. It works. So we've already covered tools or a lot of the tools in that. And Cliff, I know a lot of tools you use, Canva, and what editing tools do you use for your pre-record?
That's it. It's me and Streamyard and Canva. That's it.
Okay.
I have to listen, even low maintenance. I'm there like, why can't I find things? I got to keep it low maintenance. I do not have the tolerance and the education for all of the editing. You see, I make an unboxing video. I just get the camera rolling. I add some background music. I just sit here cutting a box open, and that's it. I can't be one of those people of like, this is great. Now let me take the video, speed it up the part where I'm cutting, do a fade to black, fade in. It's like today I'm talking comics, and then the screen explodes. I ain't got no time for that.
Yeah, I've been using OBS now when I record my videos, and then taking it into DaVinci. But I just been playing around trying to figure out what works best for me. But I've done the.
How is DaVinci going for you?
It's complicated.
Because I took a look at it. I was like, no.
I mean, it's got a lot of bells and whistles and stuff like that.
It's too many bells and whistles for me.
Yeah. I know that in the future, when I do this video or this interview and do it pre-recorded, I'm going to take the footage and take it into Clipchamp or CapCut and use their text-based editor, so I can cut out the ums and shorten it up by using the transcript, because they have that feature available in the free versions on that.
You say that now, and now you have me very self-conscious of every that might come out of my mouth.
I use.
I don't even do that. I can't even. If I have to go in that and take out every this and that.
That's only when I'm going to do the pre-recorded ones instead, just because try to tighten it up some for the audience.
Yeah.
But what were you going to say?
When I do long form videos, I use Power Director.
Okay.
And then for my shorts, I use Clipchamp. Okay.
Yeah, that's the free edit, or the free one that comes with the Microsoft computers.
Yes. One reason I like using Power Director, it has an ability to remove wind and wind noises in your background. Like you have your fan on or your air conditioner on, you can click on that, it gets rid of that noise.
Okay.
And also you can enhance your speech.
Okay. I'm pretty sure DaVinci probably has some of that in there, but I haven't found it yet. Because it's a pro level program with a lot of features.
Yeah, I pay $70 a year for a Pro Director.
Okay. So I guess the last question I got for y'all, because those extra council questions that I sent y'all, those last 5, we already covered most of that already just in our conversation here.
Dan covered about 4 of them in his opening statements.
Well, he is the producer for a reason, right?
Yes.
So I guess this can be something from each of y'all to answer a little bit, but what advice would you give to someone that's wanting to start on YouTube today? And you can just go around the panel. Who would like to start?
I'll start it. If you're gonna start a YouTube channel, just know this isn't something that you just do on a whim. You know what I mean? If you want to have a successful YouTube channel, you have to be consistent. Now, consistency doesn't mean a video every day. Consistency might mean a video every week, a video every 2 weeks, as long as you're being consistent with dropping the video. Don't take big, long breaks in between, because, algorithm thinks you're not doing it for the right reasons or whatever. Not their reasons anyway, but be consistent and pick something that you like to talk about to start. Because that way, what you know will create more content. Don't wait for other people to make your content. Do what you know. If you know, like my thing is G.I. Joe. Like if you're into G.I. Joe, make videos about G.I. Joe. You know what I mean? Make videos about comics, cartoons. If you're into cards, make video about cards or certain things. This and that. Artists, make videos about what you know and stay consistent. And listen, you could be one of those lucky ones that blows up off of one video and gets 5,000 subscribers off of one video. It's happened. It didn't happen for us, but it's happened for other people. You never know where it's going to go. You can take a chance and you do it. And don't do it for the money because you might not see any money for a long time. You know what I mean? Or you might get like mad money up front. And then, you know, at that point, I don't know what I could tell you when you get 1 million views on your video. I can't tell you anything. You got 1 million views on your video. You should be telling me something. But be consistent and talk about what you know. Yeah, that's my advice.
Cliff?
Feel free to use YouTube. There's a lot of things you can look up on YouTube on how to get started in YouTube, and it'll be like, here's an affordable ring light. Here's an affordable microphone. Here's how you can get started with just $80. You know, things like that. Do it because you love it. I was having this conversation the other day with somebody, and it's like, if I just had nobody watching on the mornings and the weekend, would I still want to do a comics and coffee, right? And I'm like, absolutely, because I'm still having a good time, you know? So if the only people who are enjoying it is me and whoever I invited to do comics and coffee, I would just live with that because I enjoy it so much now.
Right.
Like my episode this morning. So do it because you love it. Sam's 100% right. Maintain a schedule, you know? So if you want to release one video a week, stick to that one video a week. And if you want to do like one live stream a week, you stick to that one live stream a week, you know? And that's it. And also have fun, make friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the main thing I've been doing with this, especially with this live stream. You are like my 27th guest that I've had on. So I've made 27 connections prior to y'all. So it's done its purpose for me so far. So, Phil?
I mean, technically, I'm in the first 20.
They kind of got it right. I don't think this is something to go into to make money. But, like, go into this as like, you know, your hobby and something you like to do. And you know, you like where you might like comics, you may not actually like doing like YouTube or something. So like there is a little bit slight difference to that. But yeah, just you know, don't go in it for like, you know, oh, I'm gonna make like $1 million, so I'm gonna be a YouTuber now. It's not gonna work out that way for you.
Bizzle? Oh, go ahead, Phil.
Yeah, that was bad. Yeah.
Okay. I would just say just do it. That's one of the best advice that was given to me. Just do it. Don't. If you love you're passionate about a certain thing, and you want to talk about it, you want to share with the world, just do it. Don't spend hundreds of dollars for equipment. You could get by with the minimum amount of equipment.
Yeah, start with your phone. I mean, you probably already have that, so just get started with it. That's what my first videos were on.
If you're going to start with your phone, have a quiet space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Green shirt?
So I don't know if I'm going to add too much more than what these guys have already said. Yeah, be consistent is big, because if people know when to come see you, that's how you're going to get viewers. Again, do something you love. The other thing I would say is be yourself. Just be yourself. Don't try and fit into a mold. Just do what you like. Be yourself, and the viewers will find you. I think if anything else, in this group, we're always ourselves. You may like us, you may hate us, but we're at least being honest.
Oh yeah, authenticity I think is the key to anything like this. I mean, I know that most of y'all know what Whatnot is, right? I know Cliff does. Okay, like my wife has a Whatnot account for clothing, selling clothing, and I'm the person that sells the clothing, and it's mostly has been like women's clothing. So can you imagine a 50-year-old man from Mississippi selling women's clothing? I don't know crap about clothing, but I'm authentic about the fact that I don't know anything about it, and the people that are consistent people that started coming back. I mean, they became a following and they liked it because we were authentic and had a good time and all that. And when I would have new buyer, I would read them a dad joke.
Nice. Nice.
And they would come back because of the dad jokes and stuff like that. And they would buy clothes. But it was fun. And we were authentic and had a good time. So is there anything else that y'all would like to say? Or I know this is the opportunity for everybody to promote what they got coming up. So
Don't forget, Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, Izzy vs. NYC. But more importantly, Tuesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, this Tuesday, Cliff on Comics and Velvet Joker, and we're interviewing Tom King.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
okay.
Ooh.
nice.
I was like, you can miss my other stuff, I guess, but do not miss Tom King. Do not. And if you have a question for Tom King, either send it to me in DMs on Instagram, CliffNY, or send me a freaking short video that I can use. Just send it through IG. I got you. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. Do this, people.
Is it actually going to be a live interview? Or
It's going to be a live interview, yes.
I got one for you. Where did he get his sweet, sweet drawing skills? You ever seen any of his covers? He'll do them.
Tom King has done things?
He's done cool. Yeah, ask him about it.
My
Goodness.
goodness.
Knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
Support us over on the regular channel. Just the live streams every week. Nothing super special. You know what I mean? Come check out on Sundays, Film and Box Office News. We talk about film. We talk about the box office. We go over our weekly movie. On Mondays, new keys and hot comics of the week. We'll go over all the new keys, new books coming out, top 20s, top 10s, and just give you chances to win ducks for the world's greatest monthly giveaway. And then on Wednesdays at 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific, we do the Council of Comics Live. It's pretty fun because we do trivia on there, and it's fun. We probably give out more ducks on that day than anything, because I ask the panel questions, and then they'll get the answer right, and then they'll pick from the live stream who they want to give the duck to and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. And we also go over FOC of the books that are coming out in a few weeks and stuff. And we do shakers on that show. People really like the shakers. We just basically pick what book we want out of a row of shakers, and it's for fun. There's no big thing. And then we just have our regular scheduled videos. I've scheduled out videos all the way out to the end of April now. I've learned if I got the content, edit it, put it out, schedule it, so I don't have to think about it anymore. And I can take breaks. You know, it's very big. Take breaks when you're doing this stuff. Take breaks. Help your mentality. But besides that, just please subscribe to the channel, like a video, and leave a comment. And that's it.
All right. I think I got to do an a dollar bin haul from the last 2 weeks. I picked up some good books.
Love those.
Love
it. Yeah, very nice.
I need that one.
89 cents. So,
Nice.
oh, sorry.
I got to do my video on my dollar bin haul. So
I was gonna say you got. Did you go? How did you do at King Kong?
King Kong was good.
It was good, and I devastated the place.
I do have.
I always wished I didn't do, but the thing is, I was challenged. There was a fill box, and I filled.
I do have one question I did forget to ask. And okay, 4 of y'all are in upstate New York, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And C Bizzle, you're in Texas.
Yep.
Yes.
How did that connection happen? I mean, did you know
Cliff.
them beforehand, or what?
Cliff kidnapped me.
I invited
Held me
him.
hostage.
We needed like another guest, and he came on a few weeks, and he started being steady. And I was just like, "Do you guys want to just?"
It was 2 shows. Bryant, the host. Okay, he came on one show. We had a good time. Do you want to come back? Yeah, that'd be great. Came back, and after that second time, Steve is we're having Sam. We're having Steve. We're having a really good time. Do you want to make this like a regular thing? You want to be a regular member of the council? And Steve was like, "Oh my god, that's so great!" But I really wanted to like try to win the prize this month. And, and that was it. That is the history of how Steve will join the Council of Comics. And by the way, it then became like a running joke for me because I'm on other people's shows. And I was like, well, since Seabizzle joined the council, and then like Seabizzle joined, I'm like, it's a year now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed in the header of your channel, there's like a lot of y'all.
Well, yeah, this isn't just the council. There's other members of the council. This is the live stream council right here. But there's other ones like Glickman, Joey, Anthony, Steve. These are all the people that, because when we go to the shop every week, we all meet at the shop, and there's like 10 of us, as it flows all through. So the council is very, very big, very big.
Okay. All right. Well, if what I got coming up is, like I said, I got that dollar bin video I got to make. And then next Sunday, I am going to be interviewing archivist Adrift on Comic Channel Origins. So that should be pretty good. I'm also going to talk to him about a possibly looking at an X-Men book that I need to get conserved, I think. So it's holding on for dear life. But that's what I have coming up on my channel. And stream or restream's a little slow at the moment at times. But thank you all for watching, and council, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. And I hope all of your issues are comics.